Hi, I'm Molly Hamilton and I'm with Lindenwood University's Writing Center. Today I'll be talking to you about what we do with the Writing Center, what we cannot do with the Writing Center, and how to make an appointment with us. Before I get started though in my slideshow, I would like to tell you guys a couple of things real quick. First of all, we don't just do academic writing. We can actually help you with creative writing if you want to get something published, or if you're in creative writing club, or if you are in a creative writing class. And we can also help you with other things, such as maybe you want us to check the grammar on your student visa, or maybe you need your grammar checked on your resume. There are all kinds of ways that we can help you out at the Writing Center. Also, if you are a creative writer and you're looking to get your work published, that is my specialty and I would love to talk to you about that. All right, so let's get started on our slideshow. First, it's important to know where you can find the Writing Center. The Writing Center is located in the Lark, which is the library building, on the 3rd floor. On that floor, you'll want to find room 333. Once you come inside the Writing Center, we can help you get started on your writing journey. So if you just got your assignment and you know what you need to do but might be feeling a little bit lost, we can sit down and work out an outline or brainstorm together to get you started on the right plan. We can also check out your thesis statement to make sure that it is well supported throughout your paper. Or we can also help you find great places that might need a citation, or where to put source material at in your paper to build an argument or try to persuade somebody in your essays. If you already have something written, we can help you out even more. We can take a look at your draft to see how you're doing with your spelling, your grammar, citations, or even look for areas that might need some rewording to keep up that academic voice. We can also provide materials to help you take home some rules and documentations to look up in the future, or talk about definitions or grammar things if something doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, we do have some limitations at the Writing Center. Now, before I get started on those, there's one thing I would like to mention since we were just talking about citations and sources. Sometimes we'll have students come in and they'll tell us that they're having trouble with their research, and they will ask us to help them find some sources that would work for their papers. Now, we can kind of point you in the right direction, but that's not really our specialty. We already have a group of people on campus that are wonderful at finding all sorts of obscure sources, even for the most strange research projects. Those wonderful people would be our reference librarians. You can contact a reference librarian and make an appointment with them to get help with finding research that's good and credible, or peer-reviewed, as your professor might say. Now, carrying on to our limitations. First, we do not guarantee an A on a paper. We want to help you, but we can only help you as far as you are able to go. We can teach you some things about grammar, we can make some suggestions, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's your paper and your voice. Also, we do not just fix a paper for you. We would prefer to kind of make it a team effort together. We ask that you are present to discuss it, or tell us what you're worried about so we can work together. Of course, we don't actually write anybody's paper either. Sometimes we have people who get the idea that we're just going to write it for them, and that is incorrect. And finally, we do not work with papers that have already been graded. Sometimes we'll have students come in and they will want us to take a look at something that the teacher already put a grade on or wrote comments on. And once it's already been graded, there's not a lot we can do about it. Now, if you are wondering what the teacher's comments might mean, and you don't feel comfortable talking to your teacher, you can come in and you could say something like, "Hey, my teacher wrote CS all over my paper." And I could tell you, "Oh, that stands for comma splice," and then I would tell you what a comma splice is. So finally, again, at the end of the day, we work with you so your paper reflects the best of your abilities and not ours. But trust me, if you come into the Writing Center, you'll feel a lot better about your paper, and I think you'll be off in the right direction. Now, to make an appointment with us, you can do this online, and this is also where you can see our availability. So you go to our Lindenwood homepage. It's just the regular old website, and we have the search bar up top, and this is where you would just type in Writing Center. Once you type that in and click search, we should come right up as you can see in the picture on the bottom. So right here on the screen is a screenshot of our homepage. And as you can see on the right, with the menu under Services, we have the word Appointments. This is what you'll click to take a look at our availability. You'll be taken to a different website called WC Online. Here is that WC Online page I was just telling you about. Now, truthfully, when I want to get to WC Online, I just open up a Google tab and type in Lindenwood WC Online. You have to put Lindenwood in there because there's a lot of them, and then I'm also taken right to the same place. But anyway, to use this service, you need to have an account, and you can use any email you want, but I recommend using your student email because it's just a little bit easier. And of course, you'll need to have a password. This is completely free. You don't have to worry about paying anything, and also you don't have to worry about using like an email that you never ever use because we do not spam our clients or anybody. We just send out a reminder email and a confirmation email, and that is all. Also, you'll notice on the screen below where you put your password and your login, we have a little menu. So we have other services on campus that you can make an appointment with, and you just need to make sure you click on St. Charles Writing Center, or in this case, it would be the online writing consultations. Now on the screen, you'll see an example of what it looks like to make an appointment. So we have our names written here on the left and the dates up top, and then we have some navy blue rectangles and white squares. The white squares are what is available and what is open, and that's what you want to click on to make your appointment. Now let's say you have a short paper. One white square will be enough, and that would be about 30 minutes. If you have a much longer paper, let's say over 5 pages, you'll want to book 2 appointments back to back to make sure you get at least an hour. Now, every student gets 90 minutes per week of appointment time. So that means you could have 1 big paper appointment and 1 short paper appointment, or 3 short paper appointments, or maybe if you had a massive paper, it might take 3 appointments to get through it. Now, if you still need help after using your 90 minutes, you can come in as a walk-in and see if anyone is available. We just limit the amount of time for appointments because we want to make sure everybody has a chance to come in and be seen. Also, I would like to note that you must make your appointments 24 hours in advance, but with a walk-in, you can come in at any time to see if anyone is available. Now, once you've booked out which time would be best for your appointment, if you need 30 minutes or an hour, this is the screen you will see afterward. This is where you would put down which course that you are in, who your teacher is, what style, so APA, MLA, Chicago, and you can also upload your paper into a file or upload the assignment instructions so the tutor has an idea of what you're going to be working with or can get a head start if it's really long. Oh, and of course, up top, you put down your name. So if you have any more questions or if you have anything else that you want to look into, you can always check out our webpage, Lindenwood Writing Center, or you can also send us an email at writingcenter@lindenwood.edu or give us a phone call, and we can help you out to the best we can to get your paper or whatever writing project you're working on going in the right direction. Thank you for listening, and we hope to be seeing you soon.